Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to TFT, Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with
Oberon.
And me, Banshee, and
Shadow.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome
to the show. We welcome
Hi.
Shadow for a few minutes at least.
And I see my camera's a little tilty, so I might get up and readjust it. But go on.
Oh, well, hi. Welcome to Happy Hour, where we do a single card positive message for everybody. I'm going to start working on the card for the collective to keep things moving. One thing about today's show is we like to keep it to an hour. We know we go over. We'll go over possibly a little bit, but Mr. O has to go to work, so we're going to keep it kind of tight today. Keep things moving along. Good to see everybody, seeing all the morning greetings. Hi, Islam. We are doing just fine, thank you. We are not taking questions today. This is just happy hour, where we give a positive message to everybody in the room. So, this one is for the collective, and it's from the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed. Very positive deck. I'm going to have Mr. O pull a card out
Angel.
for us. Hey, Angel Rivera. Good to see both angels here. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
What you got? Ooh. Hey, I like
It's
her.
the Empress.
Absolutely. The Empress. So for this one, let's see what Colette says. The Empress is about fertility. This is a wonderful time to give birth to new ideas and experiences. Nourishment is assured as I step into a new version of myself. My life is rich and ripe with possibility that I can manifest and create. I am a powerful co-creator, and life loves me right now. My world is brimming with potential and infinite possibility that will manifest for the highest good. And you know, when we talk about the Empress a lot, we often mention the self-care aspects of the Empress, but I'm highly aware of the creativity, the fertility, the productivity angle that the Empress also brings to the table. She produces the harvest, and so this is a time Spirit is telling us all to open up creatively and take some of those ideas and nourish them and germinate them and bring them to fruition.
Shadow is always with us in spirit. She's actually just out of camera
Yeah, she's out of
view.
camera range right now.
But
She'll be
thank you
back.
for her for saying that, Moonlight. She'll always be with us
She's such a sweetie.
until Sunny chases her away.
Yeah, that's the thing. And he might be on his way. I don't know.
We don't know.
Let's see what happens. Let's see how long it lasts. Of course,
And yeah,
my
just to clarify what Violet's saying, and I think Islam gets it, is this time we are not doing personal questions. We'd love to see you, though, maybe elsewhere on our schedule. Tomorrow afternoon, we will do questions as well as next Thursday evening. So thanks for joining us, everybody.
Everybody gets a single card. Why don't you start, Mr. O, shuffling?
All right.
And we will be starting with, I believe it's Angel Mary.
Angel Mary, I knew that.
Hi, Angel Mary. Good to see you.
Good to see you always. Good to see
Hey,
everybody.
Anthony, boy, how is it in your area of California?
We believe Anthony has survived.
I have seen the pictures. That's just horrifying. And considering how many people are affected by that, the flood emergency, it's just unreal. Quit calling, Kara. Quit calling. One cat's enough around here.
It's true.
That's good. It's good to hear, Anthony. Feel for the rest, boy. I can't believe those floodwaters. Wow. But you've been getting a lot of rain. All right, Mr. O. Let me cut them for you. Here you go.
Angel Mary, you get the Queen of Cups.
Yay! Go ahead.
Okay, so the message from Divine, or the positive message for you, Angel Mary, is strongly saying, immerse yourself in what you're feeling now. There may be some things you are trying to puzzle out, but relax and get into your emotions. Try to understand perspectives differently and let your emotions help you guide you, because maybe there will be some gut instincts or some feelings of really attraction or polarization that may be your intuition instructing you. But if it's in general, it is saying really this is a time for you to be open to receive messages of warmth from others, or to maybe extend your own messages to others.
And Angel Mary, when I see this card and I see her hands outstretched and the light going from one to the other, I can't help but think of, also left brain, right brain, and spirit. And, using your, spirit is saying this is a time when all is in balance and harmony, where you operate from both principles, the analytical, the emotional, spiritual, all as one, to achieve what you desire. And it's a beautiful card all the way around. She's very connected in spirit. She's very caring and empathic. And so Spirit is saying, don't be afraid to feel. That's another thing I think of this card. Don't be afraid to feel,
Good point.
She feels very deeply, but she can handle that. And you can too. So that's what we have for you, Angel Mary. Good luck with that. I love that card.
Namaste.
All right. Oh, speaking of that, that's the one thing I forgot. I'll get up at some point later and get it. My Namaste blessing cards. Oh well. Hey, I believe it's Moonlight. Hi, Moonlight. Good to see you again here. Let's see what's going on for you.
And I know we have some of our best happy hour fans out there. I see Swathi.
Swathi's back.
And Swathi always says nice things about happy hour, as do a number of others.
Wow, only 6 miles away, though. That's not far.
I know.
Whew, boy. But it reminds me of Michigan, though. It can be snowing heavily, 4 or 5 miles from us, and we get nothing.
Funny how that happens.
Yes, indeed.
All right.
All right. It's another queen. Queen for a day, I guess, today, Moonlight. It's the Queen of Pentacles. And, well, by the looks of things, she knows how to grow her garden. She knows how to create her own success, Spirit is saying. This is a time for you to, take charge of your life, take charge of your material world, take charge of your physical body, and nurture and grow what it is you want to manifest. Whether it's better health, whether it's better financial conditions, whether it's, more positive career moves. This is the time.
Your positive message or your message from the divine suggests very strongly this can be a high point for you. You can focus right now really to be at your most creative and most productive. And of course, it's also about taking care of yourself. It's really kind of extending your sense of control from a creative, luxuriant point of view, sort of just rippling in the tapestry of life and feeling like, the powers of creation are in your hands and that it's just a matter of you deciding what you want to do.
Wow. So good luck with that. Wow. We start off with two high-powered queens today.
You're welcome, Moonlight.
Which is interesting to me. Anyway, I've been working on something with court cards right now, and so I'm surprised they're all popping up here already. Okay.
Well, today I didn't have veggies yet. Of course, it's breakfast time over here, Swathi. So normally, though, I've been eating more fruit in the morning, a little cottage cheese. Today, though, I broke the mold, and we had a hard-boiled egg.
I was honestly going to bring some grapes here, and I forgot. I ran out
I might
of time.
take some grapes with me to lunch. But Mr. O has been maintaining about mid-170s after losing a bit of weight when he had COVID last year in September.
Hey,
and
Andrea.
I'm working out. I like it.
You are up. Am I shuffling first, or you shuffled already, right? You should have shuffled, I think. I shuffled.
Okay, who's counting?
I don't remember. No, because I pulled the Queen of Pentacles, yes. I'm counting. Kara's counting. 10, 20, 80.
Good old Kara. Then you shuffle?
Yes,
All right.
and I will cut for you.
Yeah.
See what you have for Andrea.
All right.
All right.
You're welcome, Moonlight, very much. Thanks for coming.
You're very welcome, Moonlight.
All right, and we continue with the court cards. Andrea, you get the King of Pentacles, strongly suggesting that Spirit says you can do well with your focusing on management kind of things right now, especially if it's about personal security as well as personal extension of your resources and your more materialistic outlook on life. It just sort of has a sense really of things being in your dominion, under your control. Spirit says, even if that doesn't seem to be the case, that's kind of like the essence you want to pull in, you want to emulate, you want to see yourself really in this sense of being able to manage and have control, especially over more earth kind of issues in your life right now, like I said, security or maybe material growth.
Wow, we've graduated from queens to king now. And Andrea, this is a very positive card, but I'm getting another message right now. And I'm thinking to myself, the pentacles, oftentimes they're associated with, the material, the physical, but also there are some cards in the deck, at least one, the Ten of Pentacles, that relates to ancestral realms and tradition and family and legacy. And I don't know, when I saw this card come up, I felt to myself that maybe, Andrea, there is a fatherly figure, who's passed on, whether it's your father or whether it's, somebody else who you really admired or somebody in your ancestral line. Spirit wants you to know is connecting with you, is with you, maybe guides you, maybe helps you put more order and make more sense out of chaos in life. So, just know that there is an ally there for you. And it may be somebody who has a lot of earth element attached to them, as well. But I don't know why that just popped into my head. And
that's how
I rarely say that with the King of Pentacles. And, sometimes it's easy for us to very much just talk about the energy of the cards and not that it could involve people in our lives. But I feel this is somebody from the other side, Mr. O. But
well, you've been on a psychic roll lately with some stuff, so I wouldn't be surprised.
it's been kind of crazy.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
Lena.
All right. That's what we have for you. Good luck with that.
So good luck, Andrea. Thank you for coming.
And
yes,
Swathi,
Lena, you're added to the list, of course.
believe. Hi, Swathi.
And we are on Swathi. Hey, Swathi.
Yeah.
Let's see what the divine has to say for you. Hoping all is well. I know you had, you may still be recovering. I know you've had, some health situations recently. So we're going to give you a happy card. All right.
So far, it's been Court Cardapalooza.
Yes.
It's funny because I was doing something with court cards the other day, just yesterday, and I didn't use this deck, but I separated court cards out of the deck. So it's interesting they're coming up in this deck today, and I'm seeing them all over the place. Good grief. But we have broken Court Cardapalooza with AC/DC guy. No. I crack up. I always think it looks like him. But Swathi, Seven of Cups is very cool. Because Spirit is saying right now, you don't have to, hey, there's no rush. You don't have to make decisions. But why not do some visioning work in regards to different projects, goals, and dreams that you want to accomplish? Hey, list them out. I don't like to use the word bucket list, but it can't help but come to mind when you see this card, because it's all about, how big can you dream, and what is, and also how small, from small to big, lay out what the things are you want to see happen, Spirit says, because you can eventually get to the point of manifesting them. And Spirit says, maybe when the time is ready, you can look them over and decide which ones are the easiest to tackle first.
Wow, Banshee, you hardly leave me anything to say here, but this is totally true.
I felt
Swathi.
that way about our card of the day today, Mr. O.
Yeah, I remember that.
Go ahead.
And I think, the quality that's the essence here, Swathi, is about dreams. And like Banshee says, big or small, all of your dreams are valuable. Spirit wants you to know that even when you do feel like maybe some things can't take immediate priority or attention, they're still really strong and viable and capable of kind of adding something to your character, because you believe in these things, and because even when you can't address them forthrightly, you can still have small amounts of energy kind of carrying that through there. There'll be time to work on all your dreams at some point. So Spirit says, just think about what is most necessary at this time.
And you know what, Swati? If you often feel like, kind of down on your luck, etc., this kind of exercise of pulling together all your ideas and goals and dreams really makes you start to think you do have options. The possibilities are endless. You just got to work on it, and decide what it is you want to manifest next. And Spirit says, just dream. Dream as big as you want to dream. And you never know, these dreams could lead you somewhere, where you'd rather be. So good luck with that.
All right, thank you.
All right, you shuffle first. Is that, yes, you shuffle first. And we're on Libra. Hey, Libra.
Hey, Libra.
Yay, you are very welcome, Swati.
Yes, of course. And a lot of times, many of you are in my thoughts. I think about some of the things we talk about here, or if I know you any better at all, I think about that essence, and we only want the best for everybody. So we do hope that as a tarot tribe, we can all, try to embrace each other when we need to, and wish each other good luck or healing, or whatever it is, or we celebrate birthdays together, things like that.
Speaking of birthdays, Aries season is just around the corner, Violet. We can both celebrate. Feel free to join me in my month-long celebration, Violet. I know you're an early bird, Aries, but, that doesn't mean you can't celebrate the whole season long.
You're welcome, Swati. All right. Okay, Libra.
All right, Libra. Let's see what we have for you. Yay!
Okay.
Oh!
We have our work cut out for us.
It's the Nine of Swords.
It's the
Nine of Swords. I think Spirit just wants to remind you gently, Libra, that thoughts can be things, and, they can, if we make them so, otherwise we could dissipate them, and take them for what they are, not the reality. Not the reality that sometimes we choose to make them when we find ourselves at a low point in life. And so Spirit is just saying, you can take these dark thoughts or depressing thoughts that you have and, imagine that they are, if you want to make them things, how about imagining that they are birds and watch them fly away and dissipate away like the spirit bird up here.
This one is always a hard card to relate to, even for normal readings,
Sure.
because it speaks about the possibilities of sadness in our life, but it talks about them almost more like not because of immediate experience, but because of thoughtful experience, whether it's recent memory or further memory. So Spirit is saying that you may have memories from the past that are darker for you or sadder, but there's always going to be some way to move beyond those because they are the past. And while some may say the past is almost over, the future is almost here. And that means so is hope too. So like Banshee mentioned, there's that spirit bird there, and that spirit bird is there to maybe say there's still something ahead of you, and it's not, what you're thinking about here. You can always find a way to realign yourself with what's going on next.
We're actually surprised Sonny has not shown yet. Kara, you can keep trying, but I think he's asleep upstairs. I think he went after breakfast and went to sleep. So, Libra, it's all in the approach to our problems and struggles in life. You can choose to focus, Spirit says, on that, or you can choose to focus on, higher things or a higher approach to things. Let's put it that way. More positive approach, a more can-do approach, a more can-survive approach. And Spirit is saying now you are ready for that. You're done dealing with the darkness. You're ready to move forward from that.
Of all the birds pictured there, only the white spirit bird seems to be flying in from off the camera. You see part of his wing is not there. Everyone else is sort of fully contained in the picture. And I think that's the idea that this is something coming to you, Spirit says, that will sort of chase away those other birds, those other memories. That's what we have for you.
So we have for you. Good luck with that. All right, we are on Anthony.
Hey, Anthony.
So we are moving along.
Now, Swathi, we don't need any encouragement like that.
Well, Kara's on it too.
It is a surprise. He's almost always here. But the last
But we've been
Saturdays,
doing
he may
happy
join
hour
us.
in there a few times, and he isn't always impressed with that setup. He likes this one. He's usually always on the table, so geesh. He sat with me this morning for a while as I was working on a project and looking at my Twitter thread, and had his head on my arm, of course.
Oh, maybe I forgot it. I actually closed him in the office. I closed
No, you
the door.
did not.
I didn't.
Would not do that.
We're sorry. Maybe I can do this too. Let's see. It's working. Not yet.
All right. Did you shuffle?
Yes.
Okay. Leaving a big pile there. All right.
Or I think.
All right, Anthony, let's see what we've got.
I did. I shuffled first.
Okay.
Oh, Anthony, how splendid!
Yay! Go
The
back to
wheel.
Vegas.
Go back to Vegas. The Wheel of
It's not the
Fortune.
devil. It's better because it's Lady Luck.
Yeah, there you go. The
Go ahead.
Wheel of Fortune, whether you are going to go and play some games of chance or not, is signifying that this is a lucky time for you. Spirit wants you to feel like there is some luck in the steps you're taking, in the chances you're taking, in the things that you maybe are trying to extrapolate towards, luck or beneficence or something like that. So don't be afraid to take some chances, but also be aware too that maybe some things may just happen synchronistically for you. You just happen to be in the right place at the right time, and maybe you meet somebody who becomes a good friend or more, or you meet a business opportunity or whatever it happens to be.
It's such a cool card in its own way. It's simple, but yet there's some real profound stuff here. I mean, she is so cleverly balanced between light and dark. And you see that, you see that. You are so in the flow right now. Things will just seem to be in the flow, Anthony. And I'm not talking floodwaters either, okay? I feel here that this is very positive. This is the cycle is high for you right now. So feel free to take advantage of that in whatever way you want to, whatever you want to manifest or proceed forward with, whatever chances you want to take, the timing might be right.
Yeah, you just seem to be in a lucky cycle. That's really all it can really amount to.
So, good luck with that. I want a cut of that Vegas stuff.
Well, what happens in Vegas does tend to stay
Okay,
there.
Anthony, I got to tell you something before you go, and everybody else, because this is totally crazy of me. Totally insane and crazy. I'm doing this on my own. I'm not going to even pull Mr. O into this. But there is a contest, of course, as there is
Sounds
during...
like my cue to go get some coffee.
Yes, during March Madness. Do you want to give me just a
warm-up?
Yeah, thank you. During
Sure.
March Madness, you can win money, different prizes, if you can guess who's going to win in the brackets and all of that. And there is I can't remember how many, 63 games. Well, guess who's going to do tarot readings to try to decide each one? So, wish me luck. I'm just doing it to see how many I can actually get right. I think it's a challenge, it's fun, and I'm going for it. Top prize is $1 million, but you almost have to have the perfect card. There is a $25,000 prize for less, and a trip to Greektown Casino. So I'm kind of excited to give it a shot. I'll let everybody know how it turns out, but it's going to take some time for all that to unfold. So I'm shuffling like a mad person, but you haven't yet, right? So I'll leave it for you to shuffle. Yeah, it's going to be fun. I don't know why I do these crazy things, but I'm retired. So I guess I can, try to guess 63 games. And I have from March 12th to March 16th
Thanks,
to,
Anthony.
do this. So it's now. Holy cow.
Well, lately you've been really intuitive, more so than you normally always are. So good luck. This should be interesting.
I want to bring home the bacon.
That's right.
No, me either, Angel. Me either. Well, I don't know if I'm going to actually put them out there, but I'm going to make a note of them. And I will let people know what I'm doing to a certain extent. I'm not going to go through every single 63 game reading. But it's going to be interesting.
So we're on a cell, right?
We are on a cell. Hiya, cell.
Hiya, cell.
Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is
We're back
up
to
another.
court cards.
Oh my gosh.
We're back to court cards. Knight of Wands.
Well, Asel, Spirit is saying, this is a time to really show motivation, enthusiasm, and drive towards something you want. To boldly strike, to boldly move forward like a knight in shining armor to obtain what it is you want in life right now. This is a time for you to do things that will propel you forward.
Knight of Wands. Spirit says bang the drum. Show your enthusiasm for something. You want to literally race towards it. Something is appearing to you. Maybe it's off in the distance or maybe it's not so far away. Spirit says this is something that really you will find. Not only will it captivate you, but you can captivate it. You just seem to have essential charm power right now, and you can manifest this in meetings with people. So this is a good time for you to meet new friends, to make new friends, to find acquaintances who have things that are valuable to share to you, and maybe create what I call the tipping point, where somebody knows somebody who knows somebody else and they make a connection, and that helps them or helps you or helps somebody else too.
Arg, Violet, cheesy, eggy potatoes we make here. We just do the whole thing in one pan and love it.
I'm not cleaning 2 pans if I don't have to.
Oh, man, but it's so good. At any rate, you know what? if you're really motivated for something, you know, what I think Spirit is saying, Estelle, is now is the time. If you really want something bad enough, you know, if you show enough enthusiasm, you know, and motivate yourself to make it happen, you know, try to make it happen, and get out there and do something, it can catch fire, you know, it can take off.
So just wear your retardant fire clothing.
There.
But yeah, this is kind of like saying Spirit says you're really hot right now. So go out and use that.
That's what we have for you, Estelle. Good
All
luck
right.
with that. Wow, Court Card Palooza. I hope I didn't influence this by all my work with court cards somehow, but the messages are great, so we must need them. Kara, you are up, I think. Am I right? Yes.
Did you bring breakfast? It sounds good.
Kara!
Buttermilk biscuit.
I love buttermilk biscuits. I do. You know what, Mr. O? You are shuffling. I'm going to take care of some business over here. I'll be right back. Ah. There. My namaste cards for the end of the show. All right.
Well, I won't be able to have anything more tempting to eat for hours since I'm off to work. I'll probably manage to make a little sandwich for myself or something. Maybe some potato chips. They sell them there. I'm glad I don't have another stomach.
Yeah. I definitely don't need one. I made this great cup of hot cocoa for myself yesterday. Showed it off on Twitter.
My younger brother is a Taurus. We're about 3 years apart. We're kind of reconnecting. It's been years, you know, where we're sort of just off on our own kind of thing. But he's definitely a Taurus in terms of, you know, food and drink and things that he likes. There's great pleasure out of
Okay,
it.
Kara, let's see what card we have for you.
You jinxed it.
I knew
You
it.
jinxed it.
I just knew it.
It's the Knight of Cups. Wow,
Hey,
Kara.
what knight in shining armor is coming your way?
Spirit says you are moving towards something you really love or will love or can care about, something you feel emotionally really strong about. You do want to sort of shower some love on it, some warmth on it. It could be a person. It could just be really getting to a point in any friendship or relationship that you really had wanted to. Maybe it's the opportunity really for you to feel secure enough and brave enough in that sense to express your love or your feelings to someone or something.
You know, shower some love on others if you want to receive love as well. You know, this card Spirit is saying is, you know, show the love right now. Show appreciation, show gratitude, and move towards things that fill your heart with joy and love. You know, Spirit says oftentimes we...
Make out that check to TFT, Tarot for Today.
Spirit often says, you know, we spend so much time of our lives on, you know, mundane things and work and trying to scrap up enough money to buy the next tarot or oracle deck, and you know, it's really should be, but fill more of your time now with activities that bring you heartfelt joy, brings joy to others, fills your soul with good things, good feelings, good vibes. This is a real feeling card, you know.
Maybe Spirit is really saying, too, is that one way or the other, either you're coming towards something loving or something loving is coming towards you.
Yeah, nice card, Kara.
All right, Kara.
Good luck with that. Islam, I believe, is up. Hi, Islam Joy. I'm going to pull a card for you, see what we get.
Hi, Islam. And just going to remind everybody that not all is love and happiness. Sometimes I talk about the shadow side of life on my
that's
Goth
scary.
Tarot show, Wednesdays at 8 a.m. But I'm really a nice goth, if you haven't figured it out. And I also do a Friday show, The Outlook on the Emotional Exchanges, where I pull several cards for each elemental sign of the zodiac. And we get to the point about what's, going on in your possible love life or just in relationships in general. Also, don't forget to watch Banshee's Material Matters Sundays at 10 a.m. It's a pre-recorded show that details what's going on in your financial and material life.
And while he's talking, I'm going to remind everybody about our 9 a.m. Monday show, Your Weird Week, which is kind of our look at politics and social issues, whatever may be in the news. We're just trying to see if we can get a beat on something with our readings. And last week was pretty spot on.
Yeah, watch
We're
for
gonna
the
recap.
update. Oh my goodness.
We're going to recap our previous week, each episode in the beginning, before we give you the reading for the new weird week.
But I think it's a testimony to this awakening that you're diving in deeper here, because you're the one that's kind of pulling out those insights from the cards, and then of course that inspires me to add to that. But
I just watched the news and I realized, hey, doesn't that fit the cards we had to a T? Anyway.
All right.
It's a repeat card and it is not a court card. And Islam, I think you'll like this one.
Oh, Islam Joy, you have the world, or the wheel.
The wheel again has appeared.
The wheel is a sign of good fortune, good luck. It sort of suggests that Spirit is saying right now is a really special time in terms of things just kind of linking up properly, mostly in a way that you didn't expect.
Spirit is saying timing is everything. And right now, the time is right for you to manifest something you desire in your life. So, if you've been hesitating to do something, if you've been nervous about giving something, trying something or expressing yourself to someone, now is the time. Do it, Spirit says, because good things can happen. The wheel always cycles round and round, and we only get these moments every so often when everything just seems to flow.
Right, Islam. It's really like saying, Spirit says there may be signs or things that will show up that will just feel like they validate either the course you're on or the decisions you make, or they validate something that's just about to happen, where like maybe you're saying, should I go this way and go do this, or should I go this way and that? And then something happens and you know what you're supposed to do. So watch for all those signs and synchronicities, as we like to say.
And good luck with that.
And best wishes. Thanks for coming to the show.
All right.
Thank you, Swati. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. We feel that way about all you guys too, of course.
Is it your shuffle first?
It could very well be.
Or did I pull the wheel?
It could be.
Let's just let you shuffle. Somewhere along the way.
There we are. And that was a little
Sorry.
preview for Weird Week.
Got cut off there by a commercial announcement.
It could happen to you.
Well, so anyway, Angel Rivera, you are up. We're ready to pull. Well, we'll be ready to pull a card for you. Mr. O shuffling first. All right. see what Spirit sends today. Hopefully good stuff.
It only does.
Well, it only does. Although there are cards that challenge us now. It's nice to see the wheel repeating.
Raven Geronimo, hello there.
Ren Geronimo, hello.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it said Raven. Excuse me. Pardon. And this is our happy hour, so we pull one card for each person and just give a happy message. So we don't do actual questions today.
However, tomorrow, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will answer any questions coming our way. Welcome to the show.
You are welcome to stay for that reading. And this was for who?
Angel Rivera.
Angel, I'm sorry. It's the Seven of Pentacles. Spirit says this is a time for you to observe what you are growing, what you are trying to manifest. This may be a special time where it needs a little extra attention for you to manifest that thing that you really want. And there's a lot of care expressed here. There's a lot of feeling. I'm trying to get rid of the glare. That's a little better. Oh well. But there's a lot of care that you can express right now. Whatever it is you feel is most important, it needs something from you at this point, I think. And you should, try to deliver a little bit of that to it.
What's interesting about this card is I think about our, Angel Rivera, the work that we do. And, Spirit could be acknowledging the fact that, what? You have all these little seeds coming to you for help and support, and your guidance, your ability to give them some direction and answers to lead them forward, to help them grow, is great. Sometimes, though, we can't always see. Well, in academia, it's a little easier because we can see people, they graduate. We can feel good about that. But we never know where all those seeds will ultimately lead them. We just have faith and trust that what we put out into our work, will blossom and grow because we've put in our very best. I don't know why. I just sort of got that.
I like it. It's really good.
Spirit is acknowledging that. And, you help things grow. No worries here about outcomes. Just keep nurturing those seeds. And that's what we have for you.
All right.
Anything you want to add to that?
No, I'm good.
Mary has come. Okay, Mary, we'll close the list after Mary. It's not very long, though, Mr. O, so don't worry.
Okay, I'm not.
Mary Brick, I will say this, Mary, we're doing just a single card message from Spirit today. No questions. Tomorrow we will be live and take any question. But you're welcome to stay, and we will close the list after you. Welcome to Happy Hour, where everything is positive and happy.
All right. Welcome, Mary. Now, you shouldn't say things like that in our chat room.
Violet. All right, I think we're on Lena now, speaking of the list.
All right. Oh, really? No kidding. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I know, Lena. Yeah, so it's all good.
We're doing well.
Well, thank you. And
was I shuffling first? Okay.
The other thing about Goth Tarot is I do a little bit of shadow work right at the end. I read from the Oracle set, Earth and Bone Oracles.
Hang on a minute. Hi, Mary. Again, I just want to remind you, we're not doing those questions today. We can do those tomorrow. We will draw a card for you, though, to give you a positive message from Spirit today. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
You are a Taurus. I'm in Aries. So, and I'm right on the cusp of Taurus. So I have a little bit of that in me as well. I think you were supposed to cut. Was I
Did you already shuffle?
I thought I did.
Then I'll cut. And Pooja, we are sorry, but we cannot take your reading today.
We cannot do a card for you today, Pooja, because we're only we're doing happy hour and we're about to go into overtime in a few minutes.
We've closed the list, actually.
Yeah.
We hope you might be able to come back tomorrow, though, and we could do a longer reading for you tomorrow at 2.
Yeah. Well, I have good news for you, Lena. You have the Chariot. The Chariot is a card of movement, and Spirit is saying, you know, if you don't feel it, you will be feeling a push to move something forward in your life. You know, this is a time to really not just set things in motion, but to actually be part of that motion. You know, you need to really be part of that flow to manifest something in your life that you really want to make happen.
Right, and I like the Chariot card because I think that Spirit is saying, too, that to some degree, your control over the situations that you're trying to is kind of automatic. You don't have to necessarily put lots of extra emphasis on any of those aspects. You sort of have, you're just sitting on top of it anyways. It sort of feels like there's an automatic drive or pull towards your manifestation at this time, especially. Spirit really favors the way you are able to pull these forces together, because that's what's symbolically right there. The white and the black represent the extremes of forces. It may not be 2, it may be more than 2.
Yeah, you have to marshal, whatever forces are necessary in order to achieve what you want. So in other words, you may be taking things from different places. You may need some material support. You may need some support from friends or family, some positive energy. You may need somebody to just help you with things. Whatever the case may be, you pull the things together and you control the flow. It's on you, Spirit says. And if you show that drive and enthusiasm and you become one with your projects, your goals, your dreams, your desires, you can work wonders. That's what we have for you, Lena. Good luck with that.
And of course, to all you Tauruses out there, Scorpio is your opposite sign. It's 6 months on the other side. So in a way, I always feel like my relationships with Taurus sort of have a reflective quality.
You are shuffling for... I know there's a list here, some up there. Rowan. Rowan?
Okay.
Good to see you. And we will be doing a single card for you right now.
Every sign has elements of all the other signs in them, Swati, so you are correct. You're welcome, Lena.
You're very welcome, Lena.
There you go. And of course, Banshee's still working on Tarot Talks.
I have to nail that date down with you, Mr. O. We need 2 dates.
All right.
I'm going to do one during the day. It may be I want to do a morning, but our workouts kind of interfere unless I do it early morning. So I have to figure it out because I think I'm still keeping Friday in the mix for now.
All right, Raven Geronimo, we are on your positive message right now.
All right. Right.
And your card is the Ten of Pentacles.
Yeah.
And it's a family card. It talks about the strength and security that you may be finding in your family unit, whether it's a biological family or whether it's a family of friends. There's something really secure feeling and a sense of heritage, a sense of belonging, of being a part of something that has its own life in a way and is like a tapestry that has different threads that all connect to create one beautiful picture.
This is so much about the cycle and the circle of life. You know, you have different ages represented. You know, here you have, it looks like things being passed on to others. And, you know, that's basically it. You know, Spirit is saying, think about your legacy now, too. You know, you're part of a greater whole. It's true. You can draw strength from your tribe. It's true. But what legacy will you leave, whether it's for family or society or friends? What legacy will you leave, you know, on this earth as you go through life? Sometimes we don't think about that, the impact we may have in different areas. It could be just tiny, minuscule things that make a difference in somebody's life along the way. You know, I think about that a lot. You know, I think about sometimes years ago when we used to do a newsletter together, some people who would read some of the things I would write, and believe me, yeah, I'm an okay writer. But, you know, the thing is, somebody would say to me, and they wrote beautiful stuff and just said, you are my inspiration for doing that. And I mean, to me, that's what this is about. What are you leaving for others, whether large or small, in this world? Spirit says, contemplate that. And, you know, and leave good things for others to remember you by.
Another thing on this card, of course, is the symbol of the Tree of Life, the Kabbalistic symbol there. And, of course, that represents the idea of spheres of energies or essences that are in balance and sort of are calibrated. Some people find it could represent the chakra zones or other systems. And it's really just talking about growth and nourishment for all of that.
You know, and there's also no doubt there's a material element to this card, which, you know, if this also resonates with you, Spirit is saying things should be all right in your world right now. And should you need support from others of a financial nature, you should be able to receive it. It's all good. I love the Ten of Pentacles. It's just a great card. Good luck with that. Thanks for joining us today.
And that means that we are now on Mary.
Mary, you are up. We're going to draw a card
Mary.
for you. Did I draw that card or you did?
You made me shuffle first, so you shuffle first.
Got it.
Yeah, Taurus is my brother. Don't have too many cancers in my family, but I have a friend or two who are Cancer. My brother is rather the opposite of me.
Shuffle. True that, Violet. What I see of that. There we go.
Love and light to you, Raven.
Love and light to you. Thank you for joining us again. And have a happy day.
Absolutely, thank
We're
you.
back to Court Cardapalooza. Here comes another one. We've had a few today.
This is a repeat
And
too,
it's a
Mary,
repeat.
but it's a good repeat. Mary, the spirit or the divine message for you today is fill yourself with the energy, or take the energy that you are in fact filled with, and find a way to pursue what you really want. This is like a day where you can charm the pants off of people if you want to, but really it's more about maybe just having your influence being felt and validated too. This is about you seeing yourself as a magnetic, growthful person and inspiring others just as you have inspired yourself.
If anything new is starting in your life, like a new job, a new career, a move, maybe some travel, this is going to be very motivational and inspiring for you, Spirit says. But failing that, Spirit is also saying you can make that happen right now. You can create a fresh start for yourself and, move forward with things that are that you're very, very passionate about. This person is so passionate, about the drum that it's on fire, literally it's on fire here. So go with your passions right now, Spirit says, wherever they are leading you, whether it's in your interpersonal relationships, your love life, whether it's in career, whatever motivates, whatever inspires you, whatever really makes you feel, energized in your core. Go for it. Apply that energy and move towards it.
And I think it also strongly suggests that this is about how you impact people too. So this could be saying too that maybe this is between you and someone you care about or somebody that you work with in certain ways. Or it could just be saying that in general, you have a charm factor and people can be drawn to you if you want that.
That's what we have for you, Mary. I hope you enjoyed that. Good luck with that. And we are on Violet, and then we draw a card for ourselves, and we give everybody a namaste blessing to end the show. All right, Violet, let's see what we've got for you.
Then I make my lunch and I go to work.
And then he makes his lunch and go to work, and then I go out and get ant traps because we found ants in the house. 'Tis the season. If you're going to get ants, this is the time. We had some, landscaping work outdoors. And it seems like since they've took out the old stuff and put in the new landscaping stuff, they may have
disrupted some
ants. It disrupted something
out there.
And they're back. So going to get the ant traps inside and get some for outdoors too. And I might just squeeze in a little workout today. We didn't go yesterday because of the weather, but today I have no excuse. Except I'm busy with other projects. I can always rationalize it. But I should go. Is it your shop? Mine.
I shuffled.
Okay. Go for it. Okay, Violet.
Violet.
Hey.
The Magician.
Wow.
Oh, cool card for you.
Well, speaking of manifestation, and that does seem to be a little bit of a theme here today to some extent, there's the master manifester right here. You can manifest a lot of things if you so desire to do so, All it takes is not just waving your magic wand. It's not that easy. A little bit of elbow grease, roll up the sleeves, immerse yourself into what it is you want to manifest. Body, mind, and spirit, all in sync, and make it happen.
Spirit says all the forces that you need are with you at this time right now, and you're only finding that they all enhance and support each other because it's really the gestalt of all those different kind of concepts, those 4 concepts there that kind of create the manifestation. So Spirit says this is a good time for you to hone that in. Maybe, it's a good time to consider some spell work for things you want.
That's right.
Or anything in general, really, to kind of work for your benefit.
Hey, this is You're coming right into your season, Aries season. This is a time for manifestation, for things to, and also I feel, even though it's not represented in this card, that, there's a lot of synchronicity and luck around birthdays. And so use that energy, think about that energy and what you want to manifest for yourself. Use this lucky time to make something happen.
It really is an as above, so below kind of picture, because you see this bright light behind that is literally the light of stars or the light of the sun, but it's kind of reversed, because then it even takes you even further out. So it's sort of like saying there are so many levels of as above, so below. You could just go to infinity with it. And there you are, though, in the middle of that, channeling that energy.
We are surrounded by light, all the time. Of course, sure, we have the dark of night. But the thing is that, plumbing the depths, that's where the real insights happen. That's where the real magic resides, and we create, through that, we create the light we surround ourselves with. So, wishing you luck with that, Violet.
All right, Violet. Thank you.
All right. Well, Mr. O, I'll go first.
Okay.
For you.
Thank you for keeping everything together for us, Violet. We appreciate you here all the time.
Great show today, guys. Thank you all for coming. So appreciate it.
And we appreciate all of you a lot. We love that you come to our show and that you feel a part of our tribe. So thanks for all of that.
I'm going right from the top today.
Thank you, Angel. For me? Oh, Courtapalooza. Court Card Palooza. The King of
I won't be
Swords.
surprised if he pulls one for me. But anyway, the King of Swords, Mr. O. There you are, using your analytical abilities to get our taxes done. There you are, on top of everything you need to be.
Oh, I hate you
this is
for making me do the taxes.
we will work on this week
They're
together.
getting there.
They're getting there. So at any rate, that was a slight dig, I think, maybe unfairly so, but this is also saying you can do it. You have the mastery to get this done. And not only that, this is really a time for you to really look more long term, not just on how we can get rid of having to do taxes in this manner, but also, just looking long term on goals and objectives and really giving it a lot of deep thought.
If you guys are exiting now, thank you for coming today. I see a few people saying goodbye and have a great day. But I did want to say, Banshee, that it is a good thing that I'm doing the taxes. And I can count the reasons, but not on my fingers like somebody else does when they saw
Okay, dig accepted. Dig
problems.
accepted. Math is not my forte. I'll admit. So, And as he's woefully found out, neither is budgeting. So, at any rate, I admit my foibles. All right, what do you got for me? What Courtapalooza card will you come?
And I'm just going to pull it out randomly.
Okay, well, maybe there's hope.
For who, me or you?
Oh, no.
Courtapalooza.
I knew it.
Page of
I
Wands.
knew it.
And that's a unique
I didn't know
one.
it was going to be that card.
That's a unique one. The wands are the fire signs, and
Yes.
that's you. You're like this youthful...
And it's the beginning of Aries season.
It's the beginning of Aries
Heralding
season. It's
it.
this youthful exuberance. You're feeling like I can throw my wand up and it doesn't matter if I catch it or not, because it was just the act of throwing it up in the air that was the most important part of it. And that's also because you are a cardinal sign. You just have to be the first to do something. So, but see, the action of kind of being the first creates that portal that you see there that sort of makes everything kind of move along with you. So you are the leader, really, is what this card
Well,
says.
Paige is kind of like a novice, though.
It's true, but even as a novice grasshopper, you have led us all.
Well, I do have to say, Mr. O, that I think this bodes very well for current projects I'm working on.
Damn you. I mean, excellent, Banshee, excellent.
Oh my goodness. Well, on that note, let's do our namaste blessing and close the show. What do you say? All
Indeed.
right. You want me to have you shuffle and I'll pick one again, Mr. O? Oh my goodness.
I wonder if you and us are the only ones here, Violet.
Well, it says 6 are in the room.
Oh, okay.
I see 6.
They're hoping that I say drop another bomb of some sort, right? Are you shuffling?
It's not all about you. No, I want to pull. So, pulling it right.
Moonlight. Thanks for sticking with us. All right.
Well, I got a little bent tree here. I don't know what that means. I will read it in a second. Very cute. Beautiful, colorful. Ah.
Hi, Angel.
The blessing of questioning. Examine and identify any belief that stems from an irrational fear. Ask yourself.
11:11.
Ask yourself, do I still need this? If the answer is no, then replace it with a trusting, more loving belief. Blessings flow to you as soon as you do this. Set yourself free. Always question yourself. Always question yourself. Question others, It's not impolite to do that. As a matter of fact, it will help actually create trust, because if you can trust the answers you're getting, then, trust is achieved. So question everything, because really, don't take anything for granted. Let's put it that way, too. I think that's a good message of this card. Anything to add to that, Mr. O?
I like it.
Well, then, what I have to say is namaste, everybody. I hope you have a great rest of your day. We're going to send Mr. O off to work now, and I hope you all have a very happy day, happy week ahead. And come join us again for Happy Hour.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
All right. Take care, everybody. We'll see you soon.
See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.